Hello and welcome back to another Hot Dogs, Horseshoes and Hand Grenades. I'm CZSurvivor, and today, well, we're not playing Half-Life Alyx. Sort of. I said sort of. Yep, we're taking a look at update 89. I just checked this number. 89, yes. Which adds, ignore my tracking, it's been a bit funky currently. I can't figure out why. Half-Life Alyx grabby style. We got Russells. Or Antons. I'm sure he mentioned Antons at some point during his tweets about this. Yeah, we got it. It's not exactly the same as Half-Life Alyx, and apparently he's going to be rewriting this entire code for this, which I can see why, because sometimes trying to grab the smaller items is a bit hard, and nearby collisions is a bit weird. And he's apparently going to add a bunch of tweakable options. One thing I hope he adds is, because instinctively I want to grab it like that. I want to put my hand like that and point, but you've got to keep your hand vertical. If, well, that there is when my hand's coiled, that's how you're meant to grab it. What I want to do is grab it like that, so my hand's pointing towards it. Like, I don't know how to word it. I'm sure you can figure it out from looking at the controller. If not, it doesn't matter. Now, for anyone who's actually planning on doing this, it's not enabled by default. That's the wrong one. That one. It is this here. It's disabled by default. Can't grab it. But now can. Which is good to know. I'm going to leave it. I don't know if I want to leave it enabled, because it doesn't quite work like Half-Life Alyx. I can't tell whether that's my tracking just having a moment there. Tracking. Or I'm just getting the timing just wrong. I think Half-Life Alyx has a much more lenient tracking. This is not the time to misbehave. Please? Much more lenient grabbing window. But hey. Apparently he's going to add a bunch of settings, and I'm sure he'll get it feeling just right eventually. Well, anywho. On to some more meaty content. I can't remember, I think you replaced the old Org skin. Model. And we've got two Orgs. The Org A3, which has the beautiful Picatinny rails. So let's just unlock that. And you know what? We should probably add some wonderful sights. And I'm thinking about it. Let's see, no. Attachments. Reflex. Let's get that one. Ooh. I'm still going back to the old grabbing style. Maybe I'll train myself not to. Use that. And now we have a decent Org. Helps you take the safety off. And, you didn't know, the Org has a 2-stage trigger. So if you don't push the trigger all the way, it'll fire just one shot, which is very nice. Plus it's got the Heckler and Koch style, slappable, uppable charging handle. Which is very nice. Now, as for the other Org, it's the A1, which is the one without the Picatinny rails. And if I can get this to look just right, you lot should be able to see down there. I think you would have been able to see it. A beautiful, nice, clean circle. And both these mags are interchangeable with each other. The effective difference is the colour they have. One's slightly more yellow. So let's see. Let's clean that up. If I remember correctly, this is a 1.5 times scope. I'm quite a fan of like anything in the like 1.5 to I think 3 range of scopes. I find them quite nice to use. Not too zoomed in that the slightest twitch sends you 6 miles off target, but not a 1 times optic so you can't get any closer. Anywho, next off, we're going to need to go to a different area for this. Right, so we're in the Proving Grounds. As you can see, some of the new toys that we're going to play with. But first, the AKM and AK-47 have got 2 new mags, a 10-rounder and a 20-rounder. It hasn't been added to the item spawner yet, but is in Meat Fortress. Not Meat Fortress, Taken Hold, so you'll be able to play it in there, and I'm sure he'll add it in a future patch. Anywho, our toys, some Meat Fortress stuff that we need to play with. So, first thing says, let's see, if I can spawn Sausage. Where is the... Is this the... simple Sausage? Let's spawn some Sausage for us to play with. Do we have... Where is the Meat Fortress? Ah, yes. We should probably get some Meat Fortresses and have fun with the health pools. So, you sit there. Let's see, where to begin with, How about we begin with the Bush Ranger Boon, which is, it's like different to the standard SMG the sniper gets. It's got this one hell of a beefy mag, and tracking is being special. Nice big drum mag with a nice floppy grab, and you can also grab it by the shroud of the barrel, and of course a nice foldable stock, which is very fun. So, unlike the standard one, it's got a shouldered stock, so you can actually stabilize it and hit targets at a decent range, which is very nice to say the least. You put down quite the suppressing fire, although it does chew for ammo at a decent speed. Let's see, can we be a bit more stable? Yeah, don't try one-handing it. I'll just show you completely off the shoulder one-handed. In the shoulder one-handed. Bit more still. Two-handed though. On the shoulder. Yeah, this gun really needs you to shoulder it if you don't want to be spraying bullets everywhere. So, we've got some new ammo types, and we'll begin with... Thank you, tracking. We'll begin with this one. We'll need the ammo spawner, which I forgot to get. It's inside of utility ammo spawner. Shh. I'm a professional, trust me. Let's see. So we need the... What's this chambered in? I forgot. I should have been more professional. 12 by 32. 12. Oh, I should have planned this out ahead. 12 by 32 Dingo Whopper. So we got standard FMJ, as we all know, but we got a unique one. So first off, the Bushfire. This should load held mag. This should have some fun. So let's You're not linked to those Sussex. I need to use this one. Commands. Oh, I always forget. Where's the delete Sussex? Delete all. Excellent. Sussex. Right. Let's get ourselves some more. How about some pyros? I have to exact some revenge on these, and of course, a good demo. Why do I have to exact some revenge? Well, if you couldn't figure out what bushfire does. Incendiary that deploys smoke, which adds for some unique tactical options like... Oh. 1 second. When I put the mag in, I need to load with bushfire rounds. Smoke it up, or smoke a doorway. So you can cross it with safety, which is very nice. And who doesn't love a good incendiary ammo type? Next off, we've got something called the funnel spider, which is apparently designed better for the other SMG for sniper, but we'll show you it. Ow. Tracking. Behave. It's shotgun spread-ish, with really slow projectiles that are apparently super heavy. I think it's just... Excellent. Yeah. It's crazy area. Great for a close range panic. I think that'd be wonderful for the other one, which is more of a panic rather than this and its unwieldy aim. Next off, we've got two new sniper variants. So one, that's not who I wanted to grab, but hey, we have the MF Snagger, and we've got a Obrez style of the Scout, the last bit, which both take the same ammo as the standard sniper, which has some new ammo, and it has a laser. Do I have the laser turned on? Yep. Can you turn that laser off? I don't think so. No. That's going to make hitting the target much easier. So, let's see. Spawn lock all these ammo types and then make sure I can remember which one's which. This one can actually go in smaller slots, which is very nice. I think it can go it go in this slot? Yes, it can go all the way down to there, which is very good. So, we'll use this sniper to show it off. So, first off, we have the Pack-a-Wallop FMJ, which is, I can't remember. 1 second. Oh, also, this sniper can take 3 shots, 1 in the chamber, 2 in the thing. So let's clean up all the Sussex and spawn some more spies. Let's spread them out a bit, shall we? So, the Wallop, I think it's a standard sniper round, if I remember correctly. Let me just double check. Trying to remember what each one was. The Pack-a-Wallop. Maybe it's not a new ammo type. Or maybe these take different ammo to the other one. I think that's it. Yes, I think. Anywho, we'll have a look at the next round. This is the oh wait, it's not the Pack-a-Wallop. What's this one called? FMG. Oh yes, that's definitely the standard one. So we've got the Barbie. I think you can all figure out what this one does. Well, you can figure out ish. Helps if I actually aim to the target. It's an exploding incendiary round, which sounds delightfully terrifying. I'm sure I won't kill myself. Next off, we have the Gobsmacker. Ooh, this is a fun one. I do like this one. I do know what each one does, I just couldn't remember the names sometimes. So this one is, well, a more panic round. It'd be much better for this variant of the rifle, as I will show you now. It does no damage and just stuns the enemy, which is great. You run around a corner. Let's see. Let's do a more logical thing. So you got this one, you got it loaded. You run around the corner. You're like, stun them, and then you can pull out your standard rifle and, well, if you had actual lethal rounds loaded, go kill them. You know, tactics. Can this store multiple rounds? I think this can only store one, if I remember correctly. Yes. But yeah, nice and stubby. Anyway, back to this one. Last off, we've got a, well, the Drungo, which is basically Jurati in a bullet. So if we shoot this thing, it will stun, and it applies debuffs. Unfortunately, you can't see the debuffs currently, which is something to do with them not being properly activated on these guys because they're not actual proper enemies, because yada yada yada. I don't know exactly how he's doing all the coding behind the scenes, but it seems reasonable. Can I? Yeah. Bang. Bang. Goes the bolt. Bang.
Does it not bleed, Marcel?
You know, some nice stuff. I think that's nearly everything except for one last little toy. Ooh, yes. An impact flash for the sniper. Active. Now to watch me fail at throwing flashbangs. I was expecting to completely miss, and you know what? I just forgot something of complete and utter tactical common sense. I forgot to spawn lock that. So, we are going to quickly go to Meat Fortress. We are going to go to grenades. We're going to go grab our flashbang. I'm going to spawn lock it. I do like how it stats out. Oh, what I think it's missing is like a clunk and a like a sci-fi charge-up noise. You know what I mean? I feel like it feels like it should have that with the glow. You know how it pops up into that glow and pops out. Just feels like it should. I've just realised that these work as great, or would effectively work as dead man rounds. They're dead man switch grenades, effectively. Because you coop them indefinitely, and you get killed. Yeah. I guess that works for all impacts. But anywho, let's see if I can actually hit the target. I said, hit the target. As we all know, I'm terrible at throwing in VR. But I can get there eventually. Let's see, how far can I get him? Bit more oomph I would have got him, but it was online, which is good to know. Good to know. Good to be able to do. Yes. How professional of me. Anywho, that is everything that we have in this update. So it's going to be a shorter video, but considering how long the Half-Life Alyx ones have been, we'll be doing more of that. In relation to that, H3 is apparently only going to be updated every other week now. There'll still be devlogs, which is fun. I want to do something. I just want to... Does this have ammo? No, good mag. You have ammo. Tracking's off. Again. I always found that weird that you can't move enough bullets. Maybe a big enough bullet, but hey. Anywho. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm losing the plot. Yes, back to explaining what's going on with H3. So it's every other week will be updated, but still devlog, which sounds like we're going to get more content in bigger bundles, which sounds like joyful. Which means we'll have more time for Half-Life Alyx, and I don't know how long it'll take us to finish Half-Life Alyx. I don't know how much more is in it, but I hope you're enjoying it. So, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did so, hit that like button. Any comments, questions, drop them down in the comment section below. I'll answer if possible. New channel, hit that subscribe button to stay up to date. Don't forget, you can follow me on Twitter and support me on Patreon. Links for those are down in the description. Stay well, and Survivor out. Darn it. Cheerio.